What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Keys' World Collections. Today we are reviewing Iron Studios Daredevil quarter scale. Now, this is not a grail for me, but I was super excited to have this in. As of recording of this, I no longer currently have this statue. It is now in better hands with a collector that can fully appreciate its beauty. But let me tell you, this is a statue that lives up to all the hype that it received. Again, my collection right now is moving around so much that this piece honestly just didn't fit in at the end of the day. But let me tell you, to keep it short, sweet, and decisive, like, best Daredevil statue out there on the market, both custom and licensed, and that includes future Daredevil by PCS, the third scale statue that they have coming out. This statue hits on all fronts. Of course, I'm gonna give the real. I'm gonna let you guys know what I do and don't like when we get our close-ups. But so far, this statue has met every expectation that I had. But like right now, let's just get an overview. Let's just appreciate how nice this is made, the beauty of which it is put together. Simple pose, love the pose. The base, you always gotta have that church behind him. It's Matt Murdock. He is very into his religion, is one of the core things that's about Daredevil. So you have to have the angel, the baby angels, and then the angel itself as the statues. Really good concept. You can't go wrong with that type of concept if you can pull it off right, of course. But again, just overview on this whole statue. I think out of 5, this is possibly a 4.7, 4.8, honestly, of it hitting everything on the head of how nice a statue can be. And Iron Studios does put out great quarter scale pieces once in a blue moon. Luckily, I was one of the lucky ones to get my hands on it, really appreciate it. But I was also, I think, responsible enough to know, hey man, you don't need this in your collection. It's just not fitting in anywhere. Maybe in a later date, I'll do a room tour so you guys know where my collection is ultimately heading towards, and why Daredevil and some other pieces that I actually got rid of, didn't fit. But, to keep the focus on this Daredevil, guys, this thing is a beauty, a work of art. Shout outs to Iron Studios. And so let's get up to these close-ups. And now we are back with the close-ups. Let's really get into this base, man. Now, I'm going to say right off the bat, all 3 angels are done fantastic, right? They look like stone. I can tell Iron Studios really made it a focal point to make sure that these, in the least bit, look like actual stone. Now, the rest of the base is lacking. And it's just the base, all right? There's 2 parts on here. You have the base which Daredevil is standing on, then you have behind him with the glass. It's separate. The behind him with the glass, it starts picking it back up. The stone starts looking like more stone-like with the cracks and all that other stuff. The glass doesn't look like glass at all, honestly. It's just some type of plastic with coloring on it. That's what it seems like to me. I doubt it's really plastic, but that's what it seems like. But you see it's a little reflective on there. It's not a lot. Don't think of it like it's actual glass. It's not. Now, coming around, like I said, the stone on the back that's attached to the glass, it does a better job than the actual base does. And I think that's where it kind of lost me at. Now, again, this statue I think is good or great. Let me reiterate that. It is a great statue, but it just wasn't fitting in my collection for my own personal reasons. Like, look at that detail in there. It's amazing. Now, going up to Daredevil himself, this is the perfect blend in my eyes to modernized and classic suit. You know, I don't like XM when they like to do too much with the suit, and sometimes Sideshow can fall too flat with the classic suit. And I think that Iron Studios did a perfect job blending both of these. Now, I know we just passed it, but if you rewind a little bit and you go back to that neck seam, it is a horrible seam on this statue, and it's the only seam that we have. Other than that, this statue is great. I love the two tones of red. I love that where you want muscle definition, they kind of darkened it up to that maroon. I love the ninja kind of shoes that he has. Yeah, so you guys see that seam is horrible, but the head sculpt on this is amazing. Truly amazing. And the red in the eyes, the lenses are a different color red. It does shine, it pops. So this is an amazing statue. Definitely recommend picking up if you do ever have the chance and you're into just collecting great statues. This is one that I feel like anybody has to have in their collection. But other than that, hope you enjoyed the rest of these 360s. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and more content coming soon. Peace.